Hello, Isaac. Thanks to be again with us. For sure, one of the main challenges that you have in the health industry is about how the entire service platforms are moving forward. So please explain us and talk a little bit more about this healthcare revolution. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. You nailed it. This is the healthcare revolution, and what we try to do in Christus, and but actually in the whole industry, we are trying to get and make it a strong turnaround of how we are actually providing healthcare to the patients, to the consumers. It's actually talking about our country. It's actually how do we make it more appealing to every single Mexican to actually take more seriously the fact that they have to take care of their health, and how do we provide easier access to the healthcare system.
Yeah, totally. And this will change the industry. And for sure, considering health is one of the top industries in quality requirements, for sure will impact not just this health industry, but also hospitality and other industries that are very close related. So, yeah, and talking about the digital engagement that you have with customers, how do you see, or which kind of outcomes do you have talking about e-commerce, if applies? And please tell us a little bit more about it.
Yes, thank you very much. So what we have understood here in Christus is that we actually are facing an industry that is more customer-centric. So the consumer is now demanding easier solution, faster solutions. They have more information and they can compare with the rest of the healthcare providers. So we're currently facing a big challenge. We also have gone inside our healthcare system, and we discovered that we have tens of thousands of consumer registries that we need to give stronger solutions to. So every single person that visits any point of care of Christus Health, in this case Christus Muguerza, we wanna follow up. So in that end, we wanna go and understand those consumer insights. We are currently developing platforms in order for us to enter officially into the e-commerce platforms. Right now, I can tell you that we have a pilot program that has been running for this past 2020 inside this COVID era. And we are actually linking it to a very important artificial intelligence project. And in this end, talking about the e-commerce and the AI, we have had over 1 million transactions, 1 million interactions with different customers. That could be either chatbots, in shopping carts, emails. Over 1 million contacts or transactions, we have discovered that this is not only an opportunity for Christus Muguerza, this is a demand that our consumers are now putting in front of ourselves.
Yeah, for sure. And talking about these efforts, are you sharing this information through the different parts of the organization, not just here in Mexico, but even, for example, in a top level, or is totally independent this kind of development?
Thank you. It's a great question, because actually when we entered this pilot program, we just wanted to know how will it actually work. If people will be eager to actually go into our website and demand information. So when it started to grow up until the current situation, which I just shared, which is the over 1 million transactions, we now have scaled this up. So this is now an international program that wants to develop solutions that will be customer-centric. So we actually have developed and wrote down our 2025 vision, which in the top of it claims that we have to deliver great experiences to our consumers, which are our patients. So that being said, in order linking that to our digital platforms across the whole strategy to get to that Chris's 2025 vision, we have put the innovation and the digital platforms on top of it.
For sure. It's amazing, Isaac. So just to finish, I want to hear from you a conclusion or even an advice to our students. I'm talking about especially how to provide benefits from the digital commerce side, but also how to use the online platforms to be sure that these kind of efforts are going to provide value to the customer, or even to the employees and to the entire organization. So if you could make a comment, a conclusion about it, I would really appreciate it.
Thank you, Fernando. So it's a great question, and I want to answer it in three sections. So first of all, regardless of what industry you work in, you do want to go back and understand how your consumer, your actual customer is thinking. For that, there are a lot of tools you can deploy, such as the customer journey map or the blueprint. You can go into design thinking, whatever tool that gets you the information of how your actual customer thinks. You need that information. So go back and find that data, find those nuggets of information, which will be very helpful for your digital strategy. Number two, get in love with the processes. Understand your actual pain points. Those are going to be told by the previous exercise. But once you identify the ones you are going to work with, then you can actually work around and find the solution, find the processes that will get you there, that will get you where you want to be. In the third section will come the platforms, the actual solutions, the actual software, the actual intelligence, the actual tools that you are going to use in order to the endpoint solutions, the last mile solutions that will get you in touch with your customer, your consumer. But you cannot get there in firsthand. You have to understand how they think. You have to understand your process, and then you touch your customers.
Totally. I really like these third steps or three strategy that you already mentioned. And well, Isaac, I want to thank you again, and for sure, it is a great pleasure to have here an alumni from Monterrey Tech, or even that you are now going to be part of the professors of this institution. So it's a great pleasure again. And I don't know if you have any final comment.
Thank you very much. Just keep track, understand that what you think is not what your consumer think. And let's change the industry together. You have to listen to your consumer, and you have to understand the processes. Thank you.
Totally. Thank you again. See you.